Did you know that your zodiac sign might be the reason behind your unique sense of humor? Yes, those cosmic constellations that supposedly guide our personalities might also be curating our comedic style. Zodiac signs, you see, are more than just celestial symbols. They're like the universe's personal joke book, each sign demonstrating a distinct, often hilarious flavor of humor. As we embark on this celestial comedy tour, remember it's all in good fun. So without further ado, let's dive into the laughter-filled world of the zodiac. Aries, you're first up. Known for their impulsive nature, Aries often find humor in the most unexpected places. The world is their comedy club, and they're always ready to deliver a punchline. With their quick wit, they can turn even the most mundane situation into a ridiculous comedy sketch. Picture this: an Aries stumbles upon a banana peel on the sidewalk. Instead of avoiding it, they might just step on it intentionally, just for the slapstick humor of it all. Why? Because they love the unexpected, the spontaneous, the downright absurd. They've got a knack for finding the funny in the everyday, and their impulsive actions often lead to the most hilarious outcomes. So if you're ever in need of a good laugh, look no further than your Aries friend. Their love for slapstick humor and their tendency to act before thinking will keep you giggling constantly. Aries, your impulsive humor certainly keeps us all on our toes. Next, we have Taurus. Ever met someone whose deadpan jokes fly over everyone's heads? Chances are they're a Taurus. The bull of the zodiac, Taurus individuals have a knack for dry humor. They typically deliver their jokes with such a straight face that it might take you a moment to even realize they're joking. Their humor often lies in their subtlety, the understated way they present their wit. It's like sipping on a fine wine. It takes time to appreciate it fully. It's this preference for dry, understated humor that separates them from the rest of the zodiac. And let's not forget their legendary patience and stubbornness. They'll stick with a joke until the very end, even if no one else gets it. It's a delightful paradox, really. An unyielding commitment to something as fluid as humor. Taurus, your dry wit is a refreshing change in a world of slapstick and puns. Moving on to Gemini, the masters of sarcasm and quick wit. The Gemini, symbolized by the twins, is known for its dual nature. This can lead to some rather humorous contradictions. One moment they're as serious as a heart attack, the next they're laughing at their own jokes. It's like living with a stand-up comedian and a philosopher, both vying for the mic. Gemini's love for witty banter and wordplay is second to none. They can turn a casual conversation into a verbal fencing match, parrying with puns and thrusting with innuendos, and their sarcasm? Oh, it's as sharp as a surgeon's scalpel and just as precise. They can slice through any situation with a well-timed quip that leaves everyone else in stitches. So, if you're ever in need of a laugh, just find a Gemini. They'll keep the chuckles coming with their quick wit and sardonic humor. Gemini, your sarcasm may be cutting, but it certainly keeps us laughing. And now, let's talk about Cancer, the zodiac's unintentional comedians. Even the stars can't help but chuckle at the humor that our dear Cancer friends radiate. Their emotional nature, coupled with their tendency to worry, often leads to situations that are nothing short of comedic gold. Imagine this: a Cancer caught in the rain without an umbrella, lamenting their misfortune while completely overlooking the newspaper they could use for cover. Classic. It's not just their circumstances that tickle our funny bones. Cancers have a knack for self-deprecating humor that's as endearing as it is hilarious. They'll be the first to laugh at their own mishaps, creating a ripple of laughter that's impossible to resist. And the best part, they don't even realize they're being funny. It's like a surprise party where they're both the host and the guest of honor. Cancer, you may not mean to be funny, but your humor is truly heartwarming. Next, we have Leo, Virgo and Libra, a dramatic king, a perfectionist and a diplomat. Let's start with our regal Leos. Now, a Leo's sense of humor might not be immediately apparent, but when it shines, it's as dazzling as their personality. Known for their theatrics, Leos can turn a simple joke into a grand spectacle, complete with elaborate gestures and dramatic pauses. Their larger-than-life storytelling can make even the most mundane experiences seem like an epic adventure. It's no wonder they're often the life of the party. Next in line are our meticulous Virgos. If you've ever found yourself laughing at the absurdity of a perfectly aligned bookshelf or an impeccably planned schedule, then you've been touched by the subtle humor of a Virgo. Virgos find comedy in precision, their perfectionism leading them to observe and comment on the smallest details that others might overlook. Their humor might be dry and understated, but it's often the most unexpected, making it all the more delightful. Finally, we have our diplomatic Libras. Known for their charm and ability to navigate any social situation with grace, Libras have a knack for light-hearted humor that can diffuse tension and bring people together. Their diplomatic nature often leads them to use humor as a tool for harmony, making everyone feel included. And let's not forget their talent for comedic timing. They know exactly when to deliver a punchline, ensuring their jokes hit just right. In the end, each zodiac sign brings its own flair to the comedy table. Leos with their dramatic storytelling, Virgos with their detailed observations, and Libras with their diplomatic charm. They all have their unique ways of bringing smiles to our faces, proving that humor truly is in the eye of the beholder. Leo, Virgo and Libra, your distinct humor styles certainly keep things interesting. Now on to Scorpio, Sagittarius and Capricorn, the enigmatic, the wanderer and the realist. First up is the enigmatic Scorpio. With a mysterious aura that captivates everyone around them, Scorpios are masters of the unexpected. Their humor is like a well-planned magic trick. You never see the punchline coming until it hits you. One moment they're as serious as a judge in a courtroom, and the next they're cracking a joke that leaves you gasping for air. Their humor is like their personality. Deep, layered, and not for the faint-hearted. Next we have Sagittarius, the wanderer of the zodiac. Sagittarians are known for their adventurous spirit, and their humor reflects that. They're the ones who'll crack a joke on a perilous mountain cliff or in the middle of a desert. Their humor is as boundless as their love for travel. It's infectious and fills the room, much like their larger-than-life personality. With a Sagittarius in the room, you're guaranteed a laughter-filled journey. Finally, let's talk about Capricorn, the realist. Capricorns are the practical ones, always grounded and in tune with reality. But don't let that fool you. Their humor is as strong as an oak. It's subtle, dry, and often comes with a side of sarcasm. They're the ones who'll make a witty observation about the absurdity of life when you least expect it. And the best part? They deliver their jokes with such a straight face, you're left wondering if they're being serious or not. So there you have it. Scorpio, Sagittarius and Capricorn, each with their unique brand of humor. With Scorpio, it's all about depth and surprise. Sagittarius keeps you laughing with their adventurous spirit, and Capricorn keeps you on your toes with their dry wit and practical humor. Scorpio, Sagittarius and Capricorn, your humor is as diverse as your personalities. Finally, we have Aquarius and Pisces, the eccentric and the dreamers. Aquarius, you march to the beat of your own drum, don't you? Your humor stems from an unconventional mindset that sees the world differently. You're the one cracking jokes that are so out of the box, they leave others scratching their heads in bemusement. But when they finally catch on, the laughter is infectious. Now, Pisces, your humor is a bit more elusive, much like your dreamy nature. Your jokes often come from a place of whimsy, tinged with a dash of the surreal. You're the one telling tales that weave in and out of reality, leaving listeners in stitches as they try to keep up with your imaginative narrative. So, Aquarius and Pisces, your humor might not be for everyone, but when it lands, it truly lands, and that's what makes it so special. Aquarius and Pisces, your humor is as unique as you are. So there you have it, the Zodiac's Comedy Club. We've met the impulsive jokers, the dry humorists, and the kings and queens of sarcasm. We've chuckled at the unintentional comedians and admired the dramatic, the perfectionists, and the diplomats. We've delved into the mysterious, the adventurous, and the practical. And of course, we've celebrated the eccentric and the dreamers. Remember, whether you're an Aries or a Pisces, your zodiac sign is just one part of what makes your sense of humor unique.